Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of, you guessed it, Charlie Geaux. As you always know, I'm Charlie Geaux and I'm ecstatic to have you guys here for another episode. As we talked a little bit about last week, and if you weren't there, I definitely recommend going back and watching that. We are going to be pulling some things out of the vault that I've had for a little while. Now last week's really wasn't that old, I guess, because we even had Brilliant Stars and in that actual box, but I definitely recommend going and watching it because we had some incredible first pack magic with that Zekrom and Pikachu tag team premium collection box. It was super fun, beautiful promo cards. One of my favorite things about getting any kind of collection box or any box that you see that you can actually see the promo cards in the front, they're usually really fun and cool and beautiful and something that you can't normally pull from that set. So I definitely recommend if you see one of those that you like, go ahead and pick that up. They have them in a lot of different places. And that one actually might still be at the Pokemon Center. I still haven't checked. I need to do that. But anyways, I said that I would be pulling some things from the vault. And I say the vault. If you don't know what that is, that's basically where I keep all of my Pokemon items that I'm kind of saving and building up just so that I can open them at random intervals with you guys, especially when there's no new set out and we've kind of gone through everything with that particular set. So today we are really actually delving pretty deep into that vault. This is something that I've had, I think, since I basically kicked off my channel. I'm pretty sure that there's an old TikTok video from the very beginning of me opening the box that actually contained this item that I never opened. So this is one that was kind of from my actual start, and I was waiting for the opportune moment. Talking about the first month of 2023, I think this is an opportune moment for us. So I'm going to be opening an Elite Trainer box that is Rebel Clash. So it's still within that Sword and Shield series set of sets, but this is one pretty much closer to the beginning of Sword and Shield, and so it's a really fun opportunity to open this Elite Trainer box. I'm excited. I've been holding on to this for way too long. It's basically, theoretically or hypothetically, been burning a hole in my pocket. Obviously this couldn't fit in any pocket that I have. That would be a nice size pocket though. But we will be opening this awesome Elite Trainer box today. But before we do that, I just want to go ahead and do my little spiel real quick. If you are brand new to Charlie Geaux, if you've been here before, I definitely want to say welcome. But if you're brand new, I also want to give an extra special welcome to you. This is the Charlie Geaux channel. It is a channel full of people who love Pokemon, whether you are brand new to the hobby or you've been around it since the beginning. This is a place for you, and even those of you that are in between. I am closer to the newer side, even though I knew about Pokemon growing up, but I never had the opportunity to really delve deep into that interest until I was older, and so this kind of gave me an opportunity to delve deeper into what became more of a passion for me, and hopefully for you as well. But even if you are a passerby and you just really enjoy watching people open Pokemon cards, this is the place for you. And if you really feel like joining, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and a like button if you're feeling it. Leave a comment, let me know that you are joining this awesome community. And also make sure you check out the social media accounts associated with this channel. We have Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you're following one of, if not all of the accounts, you will get early access so we have a brand new episode every Wednesday at noon Central Standard Time. But you will also get early access to at least one of the code cards, because I give you all the code cards in every episode from all the packs that I open, or any item that I open. But you'll get early access to at least one of those if you're following those channels or those social media accounts prior to the newest episode. So no one else will have seen it. It will give anyone who is following those accounts that early access to those that clip or multiple clips depending on what's going on that week prior to the airing of the new episode. So you definitely want to do that. You also will know if there's going to be a live episode. I've been kind of sporadically throwing those out. There will be more once I get out of school. But there will be some of those as well, and that should be super fun. But you will only know about those if you're following social media and obviously getting those code cards. So definitely go and check that out. I really hope you choose to join this awesome community. And like I always say, if I don't stop myself from talking, we will never get to opening this super awesome Pokemon item, which today is our Elite Trainer box from Rebel Clash. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, this is a beautiful, beautiful box. It's actually a little bit, I'm trying to make sure it's not too dusty because I have had it for a little while, but it is beautiful. I love the artwork on this. It's definitely a different look to some of our other Sword and Shields. This is going to give you an idea of what could be in this box. So as you can tell, there is no Pokemon Center logo on it, which means that it is not a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, which there's usually a difference between the two. Usually, so this says it's got 8, which is traditional Pokemon TCG booster packs from this set. If it were a Pokemon Center one, those are usually contain 10 booster packs, usually. And then you'll usually get multiple different types of sleeves, maybe something a little different with the dice. There's usually a little bit of a difference between all of those things depending on if you get the Pokemon Center version versus, you know, an Elite Trainer box that you get elsewhere. So this is clearly not a Pokemon Center one, but it's going to be just as exciting. There seems to be quite a bit in here. It looks like we've got 65 card sleeves, the 45 Pokemon energy cards, the player's guide, the rule book, 6 damage counter die, 1 legal coin flip die, 2 acrylic condition markers, a collector box, which is this whole entire box, and a code card, which you will be getting. And that is not just the only code card, obviously, in here, that we will also be getting all of the booster pack code cards. Let me go ahead and take this plastic off. It's a really nice box. And if you are just beginning your Pokemon collection experience, these boxes are really great for storing your Pokemon cards until you have maybe a better place to store them, or if that's where you want to store them forever. No shame in doing that. They seem to be a pretty great and safe place. I always like to look on the inside because they always have artwork on the inside of the sleeve to the box, which you would be able to open and kind of lay out vertically if you would like to make it into a wall poster or something of that nature. This is a player's guide, so I've never seen the inside of the Rebel Clash player's guide. Usually if it's a brand new set, it's really important for me to go through these because it's usually my first time really seeing all the cards in the set. But since this one has been out for a while, I wouldn't normally go through it, but I haven't been through the Rebel Clash player's guide before, so I think it's important for us to do that. We have the V's and V Maxes. These are just examples. So the beginning is going to show you kind of, if you haven't looked through one before, some of the cards you can expect or the types of cards. So in the more recent sets, we've had things like the Players Gallery and some V Stars as well. So that would kind of be displayed in the beginning. You see the trainer cards, 4 special energy cards. So it looks like there's Capture Energy, Horror Energy, Speed Energy, and Twin Energy. So that was new with this set. Now we're going to look at the card list. So you can kind of see, we see the Rillaboom VMAX, which is something that appeared later on in this set. Ooh, I love that Ninetales V. That makes me excited. I really love to get something like that. That's a really cool Milotic, I always say it wrong, beautiful V. We have Inteleon, Ice Cube, Boltund. There's our really cool Toxtricity VMAX there. Awesome Dragapult. Really cool cards here. I see a Malamar. Malamar was featured here. Obviously, Copperjaw is what we're going to be featured on the outside of this box. So then you get into more of the, I guess you're not in the rares, but they feel very rare because they're not like secret rares, but they are rare cards. We have the, full arts here. Really, really beautiful cards, as well as you see our ultra rares with there's a lot of rainbow rares in this one. That's a lot of rainbows and a lot of gold cards. That's really cool. That's awesome. Okay, so that is basically what we can be looking for in the Rebel Clash. If you'd like to take time and slow that down and see all the different pages, absolutely do so. I'll still be here, so don't worry about getting behind on this. So obviously we see this really cool half picture of Copperjaw, kind of like what we saw on the front. Really beautiful box. I love the way that they outlined it with like that gold outline that you see around Copperjaw. Obviously this is, if you don't know, this is going to be our Pokemon trading card game rules. This is just if you actually want to play the game, physically or virtually, you'll be able to use this to kind of get an idea of what it is that you can do in order to truly play the Pokemon TCG game or Pokemon TCG with friends and family. If you're not just collecting the cards, which you can do both, absolutely. These are our damage counters. And obviously these are our die, which are super cool. I actually really like the fact that this is kind of like a light yellow. And then we have the big die, the 6-sided die that is kind of see-through. I don't know if it shows for you, but it's a really interesting mixture of colors. So obviously this would be the place where you would hold all of your cards. You would just kind of pull this middle part out if you were using this as a place to store cards. Let me see if I can get all of these out without taking that middle part out. This is the first time for me. I've never done it like this. So let's see if I can do that to try and keep everything in the same place. Okay, so I told you you'll be getting this code card, but not till the very end, so don't go anywhere. The first time I opened one of these, I opened up all these energy cards. I still don't know why I did it, but unless you're planning on going on and using those, or you're just an energy card fanatic, I probably wouldn't open these until it's time to use them, because there are a lot of energy cards in there. And that's primarily to play the game. So this would be, for those of you especially that are using this for storage, these would be your dividers. Really interesting, once again, use of colors. I like it a lot. So that would be kind of the back of it. This is the front. Really cool color combination to highlight coverage up. That would be used to divide all of your cards. Now, whenever I'm opening a Elite Trainer box, I always like to use the really cool sleeves that you get that come with the box, because it does always remind me, even whenever I'm storing them elsewhere, where I actually got that particular card. So that's a fun thing that I started way back when, and I have continued till today. And I think this is where we're gonna get all of our booster packs. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put everything else back into the box, and we will get started with actually opening what we have inside. So unlike what you normally would get with a, a premium collection box or something along those lines where you can see the promo card in the front, in something like an Elite Trainer box, you are going to only get cards from that set. So in other boxes, like I said, like we saw last week with the tag team box, you have like 2 of each type of pack from a set in that particular box. Even if it kind of was released, say, with Brilliant Stars or Fusion Strike, you're still going to get other sets in there. But when you're opening an Elite Trainer box, you are only getting that particular set's booster packs. So that's something to look out for if you are looking at getting some kind of Pokemon item. So, okay, so I always like to mix things up, because even though I don't think that there's any kind of order that they put them in, but I just think it's more fun. Okay, we are starting with a Cinderace. I don't even remember the last time I opened Rebel Clash, so this is going to be kind of fun to see what we have in here. So we have Trubbish, I already see. There is your first of many code cards. We're gonna go 3 to the back, and what is that first energy? We have some Psychic energy. Are we seeing into the future? What do we got here? Okay. Whew. We have Tranquil, Medicham. Oh, that's a cool Medicham. I like that. Not usually my favorite Pokemon or anything, but that's a cool Medicham. Morgrem, Trubbish. Oh, Helioptile. Honedge, haven't seen that one in a while. Litwick. Galarian, Corsola. I've never seen it look like that, or is it Cursula? There's 2 different ones and they kind of look the same in there, especially in the spelling too. Okay, we have a reverse holo Doublade, and let's see what that first pull is. 3, 2, and a regular Galarian Runerigus. I am going to say that incorrectly. I apologize, but you guys can correct me in the comment section. Really cool first reverse holo Doublade. Really nice. Some of the newer sleeves that you'll see in some of the newer ones aren't as clear. So I think that that's one thing I actually do like about some of the older sets, is that the sleeves that come with it had that really clear look to them, so you can actually see the card through them. Some of the newer ones are a little bit hazy, so I don't know why they decided to change that. It still looks cool, but say for a reverse holo that the holo part isn't really clear, then it's hard to tell if that's even a reverse holo. You might know just because you put it in a sleeve, but it's not always clear. So I do kind of miss this look of the sleeves. But I'm not gonna hate. There's your next code card. Make sure you're putting those in on your online TCG account. And what is our energy? We have some steel energy. We're getting strong like copper jaw. Okay, Carkol, Hatchram, Pokeball, oh, Growlithe, Voltorb, Dreepy. This is great centering on these. Snover, Binacle, and a reverse holo Electabuzz. Really nice in 3, 2. Hey, our first big pull. We have an Eldegoss V. Beautiful, beautiful centering on that. Really, really nice centering. Oh my goodness. And look at that. I love the holo on this. They didn't really put holo on Eldegoss itself, but on the eyes and the you know, the highlights that are coming from Eldegoss as it's looks like it's Float Up or Happy Match, one of the two. It is happily dancing around and probably kicking its enemy's booty. Very, very nice V. First big pull with our Eldegoss. Okay, really nice first pull. Let's go ahead and put this into a top loader. And of course our Electabuzz, a little off center, but I like it because, so the symbol for this particular set does look like a lightning bolt, so that's a really cool pull for that. It's kind of like it matches Electabuzz. And my Pikachu earrings. Okay, next pack. We have a Toxtricity on the front. Let's see what it's got for us. Ah, Shinx! I love Shinx! Okay, here is your next code card. 3 to the back. And what is that energy? Some water energy. Okay, changing it up on us a little bit. Sonia, Masquerain, Hatchram, aw, Shinx, Sandygast, Roly-Coly, Stunky, Clefairy, a reverse holo Shuckle, looking super cute and a little lost. And 3, 2, and a Sizer. Oh my goodness. That is a cool card. I wish that had been the reverse holo, although we do love Shuckle. There's no hate for Shuckle. Super, super cute reverse holo. Very nice. I actually don't think I've ever played, even when I'm playing the game, played Shuckle as my Pokemon. So I'd be interesting to see kind of what its abilities are. If you have, let me know in the comment section if it's strong, if it's a good Pokemon to choose. I don't know. There is your code card. 3 to the back. And what is that energy? Some fire energy. I'm getting all different kinds of energy here. Durant, Palisand, very powerful Pokemon there. Olina on Toxel, sticking its tongue out. Galarian Mr. Mime, Snover, Pidove, Galarian Darumaka, a beautiful reverse holo Cursed Shovel, because we all need one of those at some point in our lives. And 3, 2, and a Greedent. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. It looks so happy. Look at it dropping all of its, I don't even think it's gonna be able to keep all of that in its arms. I don't know, but it is happy about it. It is happy about all of the Pokeberries that it has accumulated in preparation for what I'm guessing is the winter or just a Saturday night. Okay, we are more than halfway there. This is the 5th pack. And then we have 3 more to go. Let's see what we get here. Okay, here is your code card. Hopefully you guys are getting some really good stuff on your online TCG accounts. If you do, ooh, some electric energy. If you do open your account or open your booster pack, your virtual booster pack online, and you happen to record it and you decide to post it, let me know. Tag me on social media. I'd love to see what you open whenever you open those booster packs. Roly-Coly, reverse holo, and 3, 2. Hey, look at that. We got a Hatchram holo. Oh, that is really pretty. That is a beautiful holo. I love how they did the holo. All the trees in the background, I don't know if you can see all the details on that, but all the trees in the background really, really highlight Hatchram, or Hatterene. Why did I say Hatchram? That's what it evolved from. Hatterene, and it's really pretty. I love the way that looks. Beautiful, beautiful card. But yes, like I was saying, if you do open them online, or you take a video of yourself of the screen opening it, make sure you tag me in it if you post it, because I'd love to see what comes of your opening, because usually every time that I've opened one, like when I was starting out, because now I give all my codes to you guys, unless I open something off camera, which doesn't happen very often. It's very rare. It's usually like a birthday or a special gift that a friend or family gives me and they want to see me open it with them. Whenever I've done it open or actually put in the codes online, I usually don't get the same thing that I would have, or that I pulled from the actual booster pack. So it would be interesting to see how things differ from the booster pack. Okay, Dark Energy. We have Heracross, Capacious, something like that. Bucket, Turffield Stadium, Bronzor. Oh, Toxel sticking its tongue out. Litwick, Lotad, Clefairy. Hey, ooh, Reverse Hollow Heatmore. Very nice artwork on that Heatmore. And 3, 2, and an Alchemy. Oh, that's so cute. They do some really cool work with that Alchemy. I like what well, I mean, it's a cool Pokemon. I don't think I've ever seen it. Do they ever put Alchemy in games? I don't think I've ever seen it in a game that I've played so far. I'm sure they do. I just would be interested to see some of these Pokemon I feel like are just kind of left out. They're cool looking Pokemon. Maybe they're just not strong to where they would be something that, oh, that's interesting. Looks like this one was opened. Let's see. Looks like this might be an error. It's probably just some kind of error because it does look like, oh, it looks like they didn't actually get it sealed and it just touched the cards instead. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, here's your code card. This will be interesting. This will be an interesting opening. Okay, I'll go 3 to the back. I've never seen one that was already opened. Okay, some Grass Energy. And I know the box wasn't open before this because we unsealed it. So we have Chargebug, Skunk Tank, Full Heal. So there's our Galarian Yamask that has the, it looks like that was sealed rather than the pack. Surskit, Stuffle, Coughing, Impidimp, a Reverse Hollow Vullaby, and let's see if we got anything on this one in 3, 2, and we got a Sandaconda V, so I guess that was good luck for us, and it didn't get that error on the actual card, so that's interesting. I've never seen that happen before. I'm sure that it has quite a few times, but I'd be interested in knowing just how often something like that happens. Let me know in the comment section if that's ever happened to you, where you, some reason, end up with a pack that looks like it's been opened or it's just not properly sealed. Obviously, the whole box was sealed, so it hasn't been touched prior or following the actual boxing of it in the Pokemon Center. So we are now on our last one. We have last pack magic. I don't know. We've had an interesting mixed bag of packs here today. It's interesting. I don't know. I can't remember if this was a hard set to get pulls in or not. I can't remember. Fighting Energy. So let me know in the comments if that's what you have experienced with Rebel Clash. Awesome. Scyther, Vullaby, Treepy, Magmar. Oh, and a Reverse Hollow Magmar. I was just about to say how cool that artwork was for Magmar, so that's actually really cool that we got the Reverse Hollow for it. And 3, 2, and oh, we got Ninetales. It's regular, but oh my goodness. That's one of the cards I was hoping for, so I'm actually really excited. I'd say that's magic. I'd say that's last pack magic for me, personally. I'm excited about that one, actually. Awesome, because I actually keep a binder for cards that I love that may or may not be hollows, Pokemon that I love, and that's something that I look for are things like Ninetales, even the regulars, in the reverse hollows that I have duplicates of or whatever. I keep them in a separate binder all by themselves. So let's go ahead. I haven't forgotten about that code card. Let's just go ahead and go through our awesome pulls from today. We have Magmar, Vullaby, Heatmore, Roly-Coly, Curse Shovel, Shuckle, Electabuzz, and Doublade, all of our reverse hollows. And our beautiful pulls, we have Hatterene Hollow, Sandaconda V, and Eldegoss V, and of course, your code card. Make sure you're putting that in on your online TCG account. that was a lot of fun. It may not have come out with some crazy pulls like last time or some of our other episodes, but I enjoyed opening that up. It's been a while since I've opened up a Rebel Clash, and especially I've been holding on to that box for so long, and I was ecstatic to finally get to the day that I could open it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. If you are brand new, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button if you're feeling it, and leave a comment in the comment section. We have a brand new episode that airs every single Wednesday at noon Central Standard Time, or one of these other times, whichever one matches your time zone. That is the time that a brand new episode will always air. But if there's some kind of emergency or something and it just can't happen, which has only happened I think twice since this channel started, that is why you'll also need to be following social media, because that is where you'll find out if something's happened that's either going to delay the episode, or maybe there'll be two the following week, or it's just that episode is not going to happen that week. Like I said, that only happens in seriously emergency related situations, but you won't know unless you are following social media. But that social media doesn't just do that, it also gives you early access to at least one code card prior to the upcoming episode. So make sure you're following. There's Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. You can follow one or all of them, and that'll also tell you if there's an upcoming live episode. Usually right now they're really sporadic, so it would be like right before it actually happens, so you'll need to be checking on that. But as the end of my school time, as my school time comes to an end, there will be hopefully more of a scheduled plan for the future. But for now, it's very sporadic, but I really hope that you choose to join this community and that you enjoyed today's episode. Leave a comment, let me know what your favorite pull was, maybe what you want to see in the future, some sets that you haven't seen in a while that you really miss, or something that, you're like, oh, I gotta have some more Evolving Skies, because that's something I'd love to hear. But let me know in the comment section. Any questions for me? They don't have to be Pokemon related, but if they are, if I don't know the answer, we have some awesome, very, very knowledgeable people in this community that not only answer my questions, but also will answer yours for sure. So make sure you do that. I am just so excited that you chose to join me today for this episode, and I hope to see you next time on Charlie Geaux. Bye, guys.